RFG is back. RFG is back at it today, and I'm here to go over the subject regarding plasma. Okay, the true purpose and the true origin, of what's known as plasma. And right here, you see this picture in front of you. This picture, is a depiction of what scientists know as a black hole. All right, so all life, I want everybody to know that all life that comes into this galaxy and all the galaxies in the universe, all life started from the black hole. Now, it's funny because mainstream science and biologists, astronomers, they like to look at black holes as objects of destruction. You see, they like to depict the black hole as just an object of destruction. Oh, they destroy stars, they consume whole solar systems. But, according to our ancestors, according to the Dogon, you see, the black hole birthed out all of these stars in the galaxy. So not only are black holes capable of, consuming stars, consuming light, consuming life forms, they also birthed out all life in existence into this material realm. Okay? So, they're givers of life and they're quote unquote takers of life. You see? So what I'm getting at is when we came out of the black hole portal, when our soul, because that's how we came into this material realm of the light photon spectrum. You see, we are light. We are pure light that came through a black hole. Okay, and when we came through that black hole, we became magnetized in the light spectrum. Okay, subatomic magnetic fields known as light photons, aka Metatron's cubes. They trapped and condensed our light in these subatomic magnetic fields, which gave us the illusion of matter, which caused our light to condense into matter. And when our light condensed into the first form of matter, we were plasma. We were plasma. Our soul's essence, our light was plasma, because plasma, is the closest form of matter that's closest to pure light. The closest form of matter to pure light, to the pure light realm, to the pure light spectrum. The closest form of matter to that is plasma. You see? So when we first entered this galaxy, when we first entered this material realm, we were plasma. We went from plasma to gas to liquid, then to a solid. You see? And now I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna break this down right here. You see what they have. This is what they have on the books. Plasma is one of four fundamental states of matter. You see, now if there's four major states of matter, why did we learn in school that there was only three forms of matter? Why did we have to learn outside of the school system, you see, that there's a fourth state of matter? You see, that's because the school system, owned by Zionist Jews and the Zionist warlocks, do not want us to know our true identity as sentient beings on this earth. Plasma is one of the four fundamental states of matter and was first described by chemist Irving Langmuir. In the 1920s, plasma can be artificially generated by heating or subjecting a neutral gas to a strong electromagnetic field to point where an ionized gaseous substance becomes increasingly electrically conductive, and long-range electromagnetic fields dominate the behavior of the matter. Okay, so basically, the real definition of plasma is charged ions. Charged ions. Okay, the ions are molecules. They're charged molecules. Okay, they're that hit each other, that collide with each other. Okay, and these ions are basically the lightest. They're the lightest form of matter. They are the lightest form of matter in the universe. Okay, the lightest form of matter, because that is light right next to its purest form. Right, almost there. It's almost out of the light photon spectrum, because if it, ladies and gentlemen, if the plasma was not in the light photon spectrum, we wouldn't be able to see. We wouldn't be able to physically see the plasma. Anything we can physically see with our physical eyes is part of the light photon spectrum. Okay, each light photon is a subatomic magnetic field that traps light, okay, condenses the light, and gives us the appearance of matter. So, when that happens to all light in the universe, it has to start out as plasma. All light in the universe has to start out as this plasma, folks. Okay? So, right here, it says, lighting and neon lights are commonplace generators of plasma. Bottom left, a plasma globe illustrating some of the more complex plasma phenomena, including filamentation. Bottom right, a plasma trail from the space shuttle Atlantis during re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere are seen from the International Space Station. Okay, now you can read this for yourself. Okay, you can read this article for yourself, but I'm going to take you guys right here, where they explain filamentation. Striations of string-like structures, also known as Birkeland currents, are seen in many plasmas like the plasma ball. Okay? Now, this right here, when they talk about the plasma ball, they just said that the striations, which are the excretions of the plasma rays, they're calling them Birkeland currents. They're calling the rays of plasma that stretch out inside of the plasma ball, they're calling those Birkeland currents. I'm about to break this down. They call them Birkeland currents. So when we look at this plasma ball, okay, look at the center of it. Okay, the center of this plasma ball can be seen as a black hole. Now, what's coming out of the black hole? What did I just say in the beginning of the video? Plasma, rays of light that became visible in the light photon spectrum. So soon as the light comes into this 3D realm, the light is going to be magnetized in subatomic magnetic fields known as light photons. Okay? And in its first form, in light's first form in this universe, it forms plasma. Plasma is the first form of matter, of light in this universe. So when you look at it in a nutshell, this plasma ball can be seen as a galaxy. Ladies and gentlemen, this plasma ball right here, this is how all galaxies in the universe operate. So you have the ball in the middle, which symbolizes the black hole. Okay, the densest form, or the densest energy in the whole universe. Okay, because no light can escape from it. It creates light, it projects light, and then it sucks that light back in. It can suck that light back in. We are all light. okay, that is vibrating at a certain frequency. Okay, so when you look at these rays, look at the rays and look how they hit the outside of the ball. Those points on the outside of the ball, they can be depicted as planets or stars. They can be depicted as stars and planets. You see? You see? Because this is why they call it the Birkeland current, folks. They call the rays of plasma. They call rays of plasma Birkeland currents, folks. Right here. Look, the Birkeland current. This is the Birkeland current that comes from the center of the galaxy. Okay, the Birkeland current, and then it goes down. It hits the Earth. It goes through the sun. It hits the top of the Earth. Okay, there's a hole in the Van Allen belt that it goes and hits the Earth, and then it goes back up. Okay, out the same hole in the Van Allen belt. You see? So this orange line, that orange ray, is the plasma, folks, because the Birkeland current is defined as moving plasma. You see? So when we look at the aurora borealis, aka the northern lights, they are nothing but moving plasma. Moving plasma. So, you know, like I said, these are moving souls. These are moving souls. We are light. We are conscious light that has become magnetized in subatomic magnetic fields known as light photons. When we came into this third dimensional realm, we came through a black hole. The black hole projected us into these subatomic magnetic fields known as the light photons. That's how we became visible. That's how we became visible matter. Okay? Through the light photon. And when we first entered our first state of matter, on this earth, this is what we were, folks. This is what we were. Look, you see? You see? We were a ray of plasma. We were a mist of plasma. You see, that's why when you go to certain layers of the atmosphere, you see a blue mist. You see a blue mist or a bluish green mist. Those are the souls that didn't make it out of the Van Allen belt, folks. Those are the souls that didn't make it out of the Van Allen belt, folks. Okay? Okay? These are the souls that make their way to Earth's surface. You know, when people go up and see the northern lights in northern Canada and Alaska, you see, there's a hole in the Van Allen belt, and that's where the direct energy from the sun enters the Earth's atmosphere. You see, and this is the first state of matter. You see, they like to call plasma the fourth state of matter. It's really the first state of matter. Everything in this universe, everything in this three-dimensional universe that we can see with the physical eye, it had to start out as plasma first. Okay, it goes from plasma, then it gets denser and goes to gas, then it gets denser, goes to water, then it gets denser and becomes aka solid. Okay? Okay, so right here, they called plasma the act of filamentation. When a plasma ray moves, they're calling that a Birkeland current right here. Striations or string-like structures that move away from the center ball, which I called the black hole. The light that's being projected, okay? The light that's being projected from the energy source is known as a Birkeland current. Okay, so the movement, Birkeland current, is a movement of plasma. It's a movement of plasma. And like I said, our souls have to go back to that plasma state, because we are plasma. You know, our purest form of matter in our body is our plasma. That is our soul. And the only thing that can take our plasma away from the matter state to the state of pure light is a black hole. Okay? The only thing that can do that for us is a black hole. You know, what is the depiction? What's the depiction of a black hole? Okay, it is a magnetic vortex. Black hole is a magnetic vortex that takes light out of the photon spectrum. Let me repeat that. A black hole is a massive magnetic vortex that takes all light in the universe out of the photon spectrum. So it completely takes you away from this realm of matter, from this parasitical realm of matter. You see? Because think about it. When something goes into a black hole, what happens? We never see it. We never see that with the physical eye again, because the light is being released from those subatomic magnetic fields known as the light photons. Okay? And the light is now entering a different realm. Okay? The black hole takes the light to the realm of pure light. You understand? I know this is complex for some, but you just got to bear with me and understand. Okay? If you watch some of my older videos, I go into exact detail what the light photon is and what the Birkeland current is. You see? So the sun is a star, like like every other star in the galaxy. And the sun picks up energy. The sun picks up plasma from the black hole in the center of the galaxy. All the stars take the plasma energy coming from the black hole in the Milky Way. And the stars shoot that plasma onto planets, okay? Onto the planets that orbit those stars, okay? So what I'm saying is, it doesn't only happen to the Earth, you see? And we all started out when the Creator, okay, when our creators that were over us, or, deities in higher realms, when if we made a deal with them, if we made some kind of deal with them, or we went through some kind of punishment, or we went through some kind of test, and we were told or forced to come to this third dimensional realm of matter, when we first got through the black hole into the realm of matter, we were plasma first. Okay, and it looks just like this. The plasma looks just like this. It's a very colorful mist. It's a very, very colorful mist of light. Okay? And it's way thinner. It's way thinner than normal gas. Okay? And the goal of the black hole, is to absorb this plasma. All stars in the universe are nothing but condensed plasma. You see what I'm saying? And yes, the stars are still part of the photon spectrum, but the stars are still able to communicate with us through the plasma, folks. And you know why? It's because we have plasma in our blood. Okay? Right here, we have plasma. We have that same plasma in our blood. You see? The colorless fluid part of the blood. So this just shows you that plasma can take up a liquid form. Plasma can take up a liquid form. And guess what? If it can take up a liquid form, you already know it can take up a solid form. The plasma can take up a solid form. And I'm under the belief that the solid form of plasma has to be crystals. Has to be crystals. It has to be. Because that's how our ancestors trapped souls. That's how they trapped certain people's and certain deities' souls. And how they trapped demonic entities through the plasma. You see? You see, a solid plasma would have to be a crystal. Okay? It's very, very deep alchemy here. And when we understand, you know, what we really are, you know, when we grasp that we are plasma, okay, which is light that has been magnetized into subatomic magnetic fields, okay, which make it visible in this universe. Okay, when we realize that we came into existence by coming through a black hole and being projected on a planet called Earth, okay, through the sun. So the plasma went through the black hole in the center of the Milky Way, through the sun to this Earth, okay, through something called the Birkeland current. Moving plasma is called Birkeland current. Okay, that's what the European calls it. Okay, and you can see this for yourself every year. Okay, if you go to Alaska or northern Canada, you can see the northern lights. Okay, and it's funny because there was a movie called Ghostbuster. There's a movie called Ghostbuster. Look it up. They showed the same goddamn plasma in the sky, and it was depicted as souls. It was depicted as the ghosts. The ghost's life force looked just like this in the sky. Looked just like this damn plasma in the sky. The same plasma you see in the sky in the northern lights. Okay, this ain't no game, folks. This isn't a game. And, you know, what does this government do? Oh, the government wants you to donate plasma. You see, the government wants you to donate plasma. Donate your life force. Donate your life force. Look at this. Donate your life force. Give your life force to the damn government. Look at this shit. You see? Is donating plasma safe? Hell no. Look at this. Donate your life force. Donate your cosmic life force. Donate your cosmic life force to the damn government. And they're spraying chemtrails just so the plasma from the sun cannot contact the plasma in our blood. You see? Because if we get sunlight, if we get natural sunlight every day, we get nothing but cosmic energy that comes from the black hole, that comes from the stars. You see, the stars pick up the message from the black hole, and the stars send that message to the plasma in our blood. Okay? That's why all stars consist of plasma. Just like the plasma in our blood, it's the same. And if you play the Halo video game, you had these deities that were called elites. The elites, their real name is the Sangheli, and they come from Sanghelios. Their planet is called Sanghelios. The etymology of Sanghelios means sunblood. It means sunblood. Go look it up. Okay? So the elites, the Sangheli and Halo, those are melanated people. Those represent melanated people. Okay? Just like the Predator. That's why they gave the elites in Halo mandibles in their face, just like the Predator. And who did the Predator depict? They gave him African dreadlocks. And they had him build the pyramids, and they gave him hieroglyphics in his spaceship. Man, you people better wake up. Better wake up. Okay, because the Halo video game, you know, told us about the Sunbloods. You see? But they tried to depict them as the bad guys, because that's Hollywood's agenda, to flip it all upside down. You see? But then you have motherfuckers like me who see past the fog, who see past the bullshit, and know how to tie it all together. Okay? So once again, black holes are massive. They are massive magnetic vortexes. They are extremely massive magnetic vortexes, and they take light. Okay? They take all matter, okay, which is nothing but light photons, and they take the light photons out of the photon spectrum. So they separate the light from Metatron's cubes. They separate the light from the light photons. They take the light out of the magnetic photons. And then that's how we never see that object or that material ever again when it enters the black hole, because the black hole is taking the matter out of the light spectrum. It's taking the matter out of the light spectrum. Anything we can see with our physical eyes is part of the light photon spectrum. You see? So all the black hole is doing, it's separating the light from the subatomic magnetic fields known as photons. Okay? Okay, so it's taking us to the pure realm of light. Okay, because this realm is the realm of matter, where everything in existence that we can see with our physical eye is light that is trapped in a magnetic field, which is a light photon. Okay, the light photon is the smallest particle in the known universe. Anything that we can see, okay, is consisting of light photons. That's why they came up with photography. That's why when you take a picture with something, anything that is visible to our eye, it's called photography, because all matter consists of light photons. The light photons are the materials that make an atom. They're the subatomic particles that make an atom. You see, ghosts are consciousness. Ghosts are pure consciousness that has left those subatomic magnetic fields. So we cannot, through most cameras, we cannot see a ghost. That's why they left the light photon spectrum. Their consciousness fully left their physical existence. Okay? Real deep stuff right here. Real deep stuff. But that's really all I had to say on this topic. My next video, I'm going to be breaking down this so-called new species of fish that was found in the Amazon, and it basically backs up what I've been saying about mermen, the dolphin connection with the mermen and the first humans on the earth. So with all that being said, I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's the Chosen One, man. I'm out.